Hey! Hey! I made it. Oh my God, this one was close. I had to go to some work meeting. It was mandatory and it was scheduled to 8. Of course, you didn't get out till like 8:05. And by the time I get home, take the dog out, and then I got to set up all my shit and get ready because I didn't want to wear no makeup to the work meeting because I don't want people to catch on that I'd like look different outside of my regular work because I don't wear makeup to work. Not at my fast food job anyway. Yeah, it was a race to the finish, but I made it. I made it. It didn't take me as long as I thought it would, and of course, I didn't go too crazy. But you get what you get when the OraCola is double booked. Hey, y'all! Welcome to the show. Marcy Cola coming to y'all live from Austin, Texas, on Wednesday, January 14th, 2026. We're in the 2026s. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Got to find my thumb here. Is this it? Yep, there it is. Okay. Anywho, welcome to the show, y'all. I'll be here for a little bit, not too long. I'm a little bit drained already from a 3+ hour meeting at work that could have been an email. It could have been a fucking email. Half the time was spent doing role play shit, which I do not agree. I do that all day at my job. I don't need to pretend with my coworkers how to interact with the customer in a particular situation to demonstrate how we need to extend our courtesy in a particular way that the corporate entity that pays my bills is liking me to do. I do it all day, every day, y'all. I don't need to go to a separate meeting, even though it's paid and they got some pizza. I don't need me to be there to do this. I do it every fucking day, in case you hadn't noticed. But anyway, I went, I did the thing, I come home, I got ready in time. And I'm here for y'all. So let's just wash that corporate thing out of my hair. I'm gonna wash the man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash the man right out of my hair. And I cannot sing too much more of this song, or YouTube will copyright strike. Okay. Yeah, 3 hours is way too long. All of it could have been said in 5 minutes or an email. All of it. We did not need to gather for this. Yeah, we did. You know, sometimes I think the man likes to do these things just like it makes us do security theater when we go to the airport and all that because it makes him laugh. It's amusing to him. Yeah. Sorry, I was making sure I had my beverage next to me. Lord knows I need it now. Okay. We got Fuck You. We got Patrick. We got Goo. We got the family in the house. Thank y'all for showing up. Love y'all. Hope you're having a good 2026. Apparently, lots of people are not having a good 2026. I myself choose to vibrate higher. And when I'm annoyed slightly by having to do some bullshit, I just do the bullshit and then go, woo, complain about it to a few people. And then I move on. I move on with my day or my evening, as it were. So y'all know what we do here. But for those who might be watching now as looky loos or who might be like watching in the future, I'm RC Cola, the OraCola. I will read the oracles to y'all as the universe decides by spinning this wheel. And then I will choose the oracle that the universe says I should read, and then I will read the oracle. How this works for you is you put a question for me or the universe in the chat in all caps because I'm blind. I cannot see nothing. I ain't wearing my glasses. So yeah, put the question in the chat. Log into the Google if you're just a looky-loo and you ain't in the chat. You got to be in the chat. Make sure you turn on the live chat, not the top chat, at the top of the chat box. And yeah, this is how we do it. Another strike incoming. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, we got one question already. So that means I need to blow the dust off this ancient computer and get ready for the ritual. Because we do like to cleanse the space, get rid of any negativity before we start. So here we go. We're going to burn the sacred wood first. Gonna burn the sacred wood. Make sure that we're all nice and sweet smelling for universe to come visit. And then next up, we got to ring the bell. Ring a bell, ring a ring a ring a ring a. And this is just to chase away any negative energies that might be lurking in the areas, and also to attract some nice energy, And then next up, we got our Prospera spray. And this is for good prosperity. Now, I did not get a lotto ticket this week. Sometimes you just got to let it lie. I was having a good run of luck. Like, I think every 2 or 3 I was winning. And I didn't win last week, so I'm just going to let it lie. And then finally, we're going to anoint the chakras with our Florida water. Make sure they're nice and lubricated and clean and ready to spin, spin, spin. Right round, baby, right round. Not another copyright strike coming in. Right round, round, round. Okay. Okay. Let's get to this question here. Humiliation rituals. Yes, these meetings are humiliating. And what was I drinking? Drinking an Arnold Palmer with a little help. Okay. Will Iran become a vacation destination by summer? I don't think so. Not by summer. There's too much infrastructure that needs to be bid on before we do that. Because even though they already got like the contracts worked out, they still got to go through a whole like pretend rigmarole that the government does. So it's going to be at least next year, at least. Oh, digital diviner. Okay, well, let's see what Dick Wood has to say. Vacation destination by summer. Dick Wood, is Iran in your top picks? Ask again. Ooh, okay. Well, there might be some secrets that I don't know about, so let's see. Possibly. Dick Wood has got some deals of his own he's trying to work out, so he don't want to say nothing one way or the other on this program because it might indicate that he is feeling unconfident, incontinent about a deal, and he don't want to burn no bridges yet. Will Iran's tourism board run those gay ads of Speedo dudes like Israel does the gay? Well, that's a whole mouthful of gay that I was not prepared to take on. But yeah, I don't know, because as far as I know, in some of them countries, if you're officially gay, like you're attracted to men, it's a sin. But you can fuck as many little boys and other men as you want because it's different. I don't know. Maybe that's Afghanistan. All right. Well, we got a witch oracle, so I got to bring out the bitches. The bitches are back, and not another copyright strike in my hat bag. Okay. Oh, sorry. You got to bear with my horrible singing and my horrible rhyming. Okay, which witch for the gay stuff in Iran? Athena. Oh, okay, so we get a Greek goddess here, an owl goddess. And my thought here is that Athena don't give 2 shits about it. Because, she's got a whole gaggle of gays that worship her. Yeah, she's the goddess of wisdom, cunning, rational thought. She's the original butch. And she sprung forth from Zeus's head, so she ain't even been touched by a pussy. So she's the original gold star dyke. Yeah, I don't know. I think here's the thing with Iran. It's all new, which is old, which is new again, right? We got all these fires going off. And it's kind of like a drummer in a rock band. They're just playing this thing, and they're playing this thing. And they're like banging here and banging there, and they hold a cymbal, and then they get the big old toms going. And then, it's a whole drum fill, and you're just overwhelmed. So I don't know. I don't know about the gays in Iran yet, just like I don't know about the vacation part of it yet. But we'll see. I think they might get Gaza rebuilt before they start rebuilding Iran. Because, the Taliban, no, that was Afghanistan. I don't know. all them Islamic regimes that the CIA like installed and then became problematic, but they're still okay because they're holding down certain kind of thing in the that we're finding strategic. All them places are ripe for revolution at any moment. You can just drop the dime and boom, revolution can happen. It's like the puppet strings of the man fomenting revolution all over. Mm. How's it looking for Canada now? For fuck you. Okay. This is a valid question. Oh, another witch. Okay. The ladies want to talk tonight. Oh, yes, it's ladies' night, and I'm feeling right. Another copyright strike. Oh, what a night. Oh, let's do this. Oh, how many songs can I reference to get a copyright strike? We don't know. And I just made that one up, so you can't copyright me on that one. Let's see. Oh, Athena again. Shit. This bitch wants to be heard. It's the Dykes moment. Athena. Look, you got to just be a warrior princess at this point. If you live in Canada, especially in the winter, you got to be a warrior princess. You got to be like taking no shit off nobody. You got to have all your spies and your ducks in a row. you got to be able to like be daddy's little girl, but also like daddy's like big conquering bitch. All that at the same time. The ultimate girl boss, but actually with some ideas. Not to say that you ain't vain, because you're a god, you're a goddess, but I don't know. For Canada, I just think you need to like dive into some more very butch feminist energy, and stop being a little bit less. Or I don't want to say that right now y'all are kind of acting faggy. I don't want to say that word because it seems like it's a slur, although it's being reclaimed, but I'm a white woman. I can't say it. But yeah, y'all been acting like that. So you might need to add a little bit more of the other, kind of even it out. More lumberjack, less flesh jack. Oh. Oh my goodness. I've already said so much. I should probably log out early before I get in trouble. I hope y'all have been doing all right. The man has been going overboard lately, trying to get people all riled up. And I have noticed a little bit of it intention online, like when I'm on my social media accounts, like I should not be, but I am. However, when I'm just dealing with folks in the day-to-day, it rarely, if ever, comes up. And it could be just because I'm working in just kind of a general plane where I'm not interacting with a bunch of people who are hysterical all the time. But I deal with the public a lot. I have a lot of dealings with folks who are a barometer for what's happening in the zeitgeist. And to be honest, I don't think folks is as distressed as the man would like to let on through his captured mainstream media and alternative media routes. Because, look, I see a lot of this distress happening on the internet, on the social media. When I go out into the public, people are still just like, doop, 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 just going through their day. So I don't know. I don't know how much of this is performative, how much of this is pushed through as a propaganda. But I just know that it ain't all that bad out there, y'all. It ain't all that bad. Now, it is bad. The economy's still shit. There's still a lot of crazy stuff going on, but it ain't the end of the fucking world yet. The sunspot ain't obliterated us yet, no matter what Stefan Burns keeps harping about. He just wants an excuse to have an ad every 2 minutes on a 40-minute YouTube video. I see that game. Oh, yeah, the fake protest. Are Bill and Hill secret Somalians? I love this. Because obviously, if they are, They got good makeup artists. Give them folks an Oscar. Seriously. Oh, a Crystal. Oh yeah, it's award season coming up. I don't know anybody who gives two shits about the awards anymore either, to be honest. I feel like we have become post-award. This has become a post-award society. And I'm here for it, honestly. Who has time for all that? Besides, they ran out of good ideas for all the fashion years ago. They're just recycling the same old shit. I'm bored. Okay, here's one. What is this? Golden healer quartz. Open the door. I mean, open the door to possibly them being secret Somalians if they're in a weird cult where they, some people believe that the Ark of the Covenant was actually in Somalia, and there's some like secret. I think it's Somalia. Oh no, maybe it's Ethiopia. I can't remember. One of them African countries where they got some Christians who guard this thing that they say is the Ark of the Covenant. I don't know. But the golden healer quartz is the answer. I don't know what it means. I just tell you what the universe tells me to tell y'all. What is that damn sunspot waiting for anyway? I don't know. Seriously. I've been waiting for the sunspot to take us out for decades at this point. Just like I've been waiting for the chemtrail to take us out. Although I think it's a slow burn on that one. Just like I've been waiting for, what else? The climate to warm or the climate to cool to take us out. The acid rain. They give up on the acid rain. Like they ain't said that shit in years. What else? More violent storms. Although we know those are all like manipulated. I don't know. There's always something to be scared about. The man's always telling you about some new disease or some new cancer or some new nutritional deficiency or some, mental health thing that you got to be scared of. And I just don't have capacity to be scared no more. I'm on the side of, we'll see if it happens. And if it does, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But as for now, I ain't going to worry about having XYZ, thinking about XYZ, wondering about XYZ. I'm going to vibrate higher, y'all. It's the Ethiopian. Oh, yeah, okay. So not Somalia, but Ethiopia. But they're like close together in Africa, if I ain't mistaken. So, more or less similar. Mark Ruffalo is Michelle Obama. Well, that's a new one I ain't heard. I mean, I've heard that Michelle Obama is not necessarily a female. But I ain't heard that she's Mark Ruffalo. Put me in touch with that makeup artist, because hell, they could give me a look like I ain't even got I ain't ever had no plastic surgery, but they could make me look like I had. Like I would, if I was rich, I would pay for that. I don't like needles. You have a confession to make. Spill it. Goog. You can't just leave us hanging like that. You've been sitting on this for a long time, but you can't allow the secret to eat me up anymore. Well, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I feel honored that you're sharing it with us online right now. You were Condoleezza Rice. Oh. Well, that was a letdown. I'm sorry. I thought you was having a bigger announcement than that. It's okay. I forgive you. I know you're older and you probably thought that was a good one, but she's old school, old news, 90s bitch. We ain't going back. No matter what Charlie XCX wishes, we ain't going back. She was a drag persona. Wow, okay. Well, maybe you can revive it. If it's going to be for performance art, I will say yes. I wouldn't say that you actually was. If you was trying to like pass it off as you actually was, I'd be like, maybe you need to see a mental health professional. I hate to recommend it, but sometimes it's necessary. You might need to be on that lithium. But if it's just a fun thing, sure, go for it. Let's do it. Let's revive the Condoleezza Rice of the 90s. Let's do it. She ain't doing anything else except what? She's like some kind of professor now. She's making money. You know, anytime you get up there and you get high up, and unless they disgrace you fully, you just kind of quietly go away, and then they give you all the money. Like they put you in some kind of job where you don't actually have to work, but you get the job title, and they just funnel the money. They launder the money to you through you, and you get paid. This is the kind of job I want. I want to get money laundered through me and get paid. I'm willing. Just saying. I'm just saying. It was performance art, but it went over most people's heads. It sounds like it was offensive, and probably like offensive in a way that everybody agrees is offensive. Because that's what happens when you do something that's so fucking crazy that everyone's like, nobody can get on board with this shit. That's the art right there. Nobody realizes it until 20, 30, 40, 50 years in the future. And they're like, well, I wouldn't say it was good art, but it was art. Okay. 925. 925. I'm going to spin the wheel for the collective because I know people are going through it or not. Oh, a digital diviner. Okay. Well, let's see. What does Dickwood have to say? How can I phrase this question? Will the collective be getting over their shit a little bit more and vibrating a little bit higher in the coming week? Dickwood, what is your answer? Definitely. Okay, yeah. I think people are just going to be tired of being on the whining train. Like they're just like they can't do it no more. Just like I can't watch the news, I can't read the news story. I got to retreat into my watching my horses. I got my regular horse channel. I got my gay horse channel. I got all kind of horse channels I watch. So yeah, I need to retreat to my horses. And I think most people will find their thing that they need and just fucking do it. And they'll vibrate a little bit higher in the coming week. Plus, they get Monday off if you're a government worker or banker. So yeah, that's coming up. 3-day weekend. Got to get on top of it with the 3-day weekend. Are the horses gay or the cowboys? Well, funnily enough, it ain't a cowboy show that I watch. It's just these two gays in the Netherlands. And they got a lot of money and a lot of horses. And they like riding horses. What can I say? I don't think the horses are gay, but who knows? Like we can determine the sexuality of a horse. They will fuck things. And here's the thing that's kind of weird about most stallions. They don't ever actually get to fuck no female horses. They only get to fuck a fake female horse, which means they are fucking a fleshlight or a fleshjack or whatever for their whole lives. They may go their whole life, their whole horsey life, and never, ever, ever stick their horsey cock into a horsey pussy. Never. They will only be fucking that fake thing with usually men around them, human men. So maybe they are gay. I don't know. Maybe it's a weird fetish. I don't know. I just know that a lot of the stallions out there breeding ain't actually breeding. It's 9:28. I do have to get up very, 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 very early in the morning. So if you don't have questions, I'm probably going to wrap it up fairly early tonight. I know I say that every week, and usually I stick to it, but sometimes I don't. Well, tonight I'm going to stick to it because I had to sit through that 3-hour fucking meeting at work. It could have been an email. It's all good. It's all good, y'all. It's all good. All right. I did a reading for the collective. Maybe I should read a tarot for the collective since that kind of is part of the OraCola stick. I do read that a little bit. Soul Sucker. Well, I don't want to be sucking no souls, especially no feet. I ain't into feet. I'm gonna read a tarot for the collective. Now that we know we ain't gonna all be freaking out over this week, even though the man's trying their best to freak us out, we're gonna vibrate just a little bit higher. Just a little bit. We got Athena energy in the house. That Butch Dyke ain't putting up with nobody's shit. And, oh yeah, the Chariot. We're going to win. We're going to just bust through all the bullshit and ride that pony all the way into the sunset. There we go. There we go. I feel good about this week. I feel like the sunspot's going to ignore us, even though it's facing our direction. The sunspot's going to look at us and it's going to go, you know what? We don't need to do that thing right now. We love to string them along. We're going to like be a real big bad sunspot and we're just going to be like, we're going to tease it, but we're not going to do it. And we're going to go right back around the sun. Anticipation, y'all. It's all about the tease. The sun is teasing us with that big old spot, that big old black hole spot. It's teasing us. It's like, oh, I'm going to shoot my ray at you. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. We'll just have to see if all your shit goes down. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's going to be a good week, y'all. I can feel it. Okay. Will Donnie Trumpy ever open another casino, and will it have a good steakhouse? I don't think the first tries were good at all. So I don't know why you're putting hopes on a rebrand, but here we go. I honestly think all them casinos was money laundering. If you look back, they wasn't meant to succeed. Honestly. I don't think any of Donald Trump's actual businesses are meant to succeed. They're just meant to float money. Okay, let's see. Which of our chapters in the book of Revelation will actually be our answer? Let's see, random number generator. Random number generator. That's a real song, and I never copied it, so I should copyright that song. Okay, there's 22 chapters. Y'all know the deal. Here we go. Chapter 14 hath 20 chapters. Okay. 20 chapters. Here we go. Chapter 14, verse 2. 14:2. For Donnie Trump. 14:2. 14:2. 14:2. 14:2. Chapter 14, verse 2. And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. Bunch of noise. No action, except a bunch of noise. I don't think ever, even the country is going to be coming out better by having Donald Trump as the head. I think it's on paper only that it's an actual corporation. I honestly believe all of his side businesses and all his real estate is just funneling money for various entities, which is the whole reason why he's the president in the first place. You know, he's been playing ball a real long time. He knows what to do. He's an actor. He's a Hollywood actor, y'all. Come on. We talked about this before. We don't need to have great things out of him. We just have to have a great show. That's all that matters. Oh, y'all are talking about something else. Oh, my goodness. Well, it's 9:33. I've been here almost half an hour, y'all. I'm going to cut it short tonight because it's been a long-ass night for me. Long-ass night. And I know y'all got other shit to do. And we can talk about the universe forever. And we can always go back to how the man sucks. But you know what? 30 minutes a week is fine. I'm fine with that shit. So I hope y'all have a wonderful week. I will see y'all next time. Please tell your friends to join us next time. We might have a longer party. But for now, I'll see y'all. Bye.